Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good today. So in today's video, I'm actually going to review a skincare product. This is a new skincare product that I have recently tried out and I'm going to put my review on it. This is the Requil Sheer Zinc Tinted sunscreen. So this sunscreen has recently been launched by Requil and I have already tried their previous sunscreen and I really love their previous sunscreens. So that is when they launched it. I got it immediately. So anyways, without further ado, let's get started. Also, if you are someone who you are new to my channel, or if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can please hit on the subscribe button. If you like the vibe here, I post 3 times each week, which is Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 7 p.m. Sometimes even if you ring the notification bell, YouTube is not going to notify you my videos. So that is why I always tell that I upload Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 7 p.m. So without further ado, let's get started. So when Requil launched this Sheer Zinc Tinted sunscreen, I got so excited because I really want to try something like this, something that is like a one done product, something that that can be act as like a BB cream, because it has tint to it. It has like a, how do I say, it has like a skin tint to it, and that is why I really wanted to try this out and I was really excited about it. So this is actually a mineral sunscreen. It means that it is a chemical sunscreen, which means that it is not going to absorb the sun rays, rather it's going to deflect the sun rays, like it's going to block out the sun rays. That is the difference between a physical sunscreen and a chemical sunscreen. A physical sunscreen or a mineral sunscreen, what it does is that it just sits on your skin. It is like a protective layer, and when the sun rays hit your face, it kind of deflects the sun rays. I hope I'm explaining it in the right way. But what a chemical sunscreen does is that when you apply this on your face, it absorbs the UV rays and it transforms that into heat. So that is the main difference between chemical sunscreen and physical sunscreen. So when it comes to physical sunscreen, I do have to say that people don't prefer physical sunscreen much because of major reason is that it kind of sits heavy on your skin. It kind of sits like a white cast, and that is why brands and skincare brands have been trying to come out with physical sunscreen that look like skin, that blends into your skin really well, and it doesn't form a white cast. Now with chemical sunscreen, the thing is that they absorb into the skin so well, you do not feel like you have a thick layer on your skin when you apply a chemical sunscreen. But sometimes chemical sunscreen aren't the best option for sensitive skin people. Sometimes sensitive skin people can react to the chemical sunscreen ingredients that oftentimes chemical sunscreens have. A lot of people with sensitive skin reacts to it. So that is why physical sunscreen is always the best option for most skin types. So personally, I don't have any preference when it comes to sunscreen. I can use a chemical sunscreen, I can use a physical sunscreen too. So this actually is a physical sunscreen, which means that it's going to block the sun rays and the UV rays. So this has 50 SPF in it, which is again such a good amount of SPF. We definitely need 50 SPF. More than 30 SPF does it actually. So this has 50 SPF in it. So now coming on to the ingredients, the main ingredient here used for the UV, to block the UV rays is zinc oxide. Now zinc oxide used here is 25%. So that is in a very good form. The formulation of this sunscreen is actually quite good. And also main reason I love this sunscreen is that it's fragrance free. So this is fragrance free and I'm so happy that this is fragrance free, because I have been wanting to try a fragrance free sunscreen that comes in this in a tinted form, and honestly this is really good. This did not break me out or anything as such, and the texture of this feels like very silicone-y. Obviously this has silicone in it, and that is why the texture feels very silicone like. So I use this all over my face. Now as I said, this has a little bit of tint to it. It's like a pink kind of a tint, but when you go and blend it out in your skin, it just blends so well. I do have to say that. At first I feel like this is going to sit like a powder form, but it's not. It definitely absorbs into the skin so well. After rubbing it onto your skin, you just feel like the pink tint kind of goes away and it blends into your skin. It's like it's sitting on top of your skin. A lot of physical sunscreen tend to be that way, you know, just sitting on top of your skin, feeling heavy. This is very lightweight, and I do have to say that it kind of blurs out the skin. You can clearly see in the clip. Also, I'll show it to you guys. It kind of blurs out the skin, so it acts like a primer. You know, it's not meant to be a primer, but it kind of acts in that way. I'll show you a face, like half my face and half, if you kind of notice any difference. But up close in the mirror, I can totally notice a difference when I apply this sunscreen. This blurs out my, you know, like any textured areas or my skin so well. So now coming on to how I like this under makeup or not, how if it's comfortable to wear under makeup. This actually is so comfortable to wear under makeup. I really love how this sits with my makeup. Like sometimes sunscreen can look so patchy under makeup. Sometimes it gives like a white cast. It makes the foundation look so bad. But this one doesn't do that at all. Instead, it makes my makeup look kind of like flawless. Like it makes my foundation looks smoother, if you know what I mean, because it has that silicone like texture. It kind of makes my foundation look so smooth, and that is why I really love this under makeup. And this is the only sunscreen I will use ever under makeup. I feel like even though I like the Requil this 50 SPF, the other sunscreen, this one, the orange kind of one, but this one I like it more under makeup. Now for dry skin people, you might think that this is not hydrating enough, or yeah, this doesn't have any hydrating properties at all. So if you are looking for a sunscreen that is kind of hydrating and that will give you that, you know, sunscreen benefits also, this is not the one to go for. This doesn't dry out your skin in any way. I would say this doesn't dry out your skin, but it is not a hydrating sunscreen. You do have to put on very good amount of moisturizer, and then you can go in with this sunscreen, and then it will look really good. But alone, if you want to use this as you know, as a hydrating sunscreen, it's not going to do that. And also I do have to say that sometimes if I'm not using enough moisturizer after putting this on, it doesn't look that good, you know. I don't want to say it looks bad, because it doesn't give me that patchy kind of feeling like most sunscreen do, but it doesn't look that good. My skin doesn't look good, so you have to apply a very good moisturizer. Obviously, if you have dry skin, even if you have oily skin, you have to put on moisturizer. You cannot skip your moisturizer, but yeah, you have to put on a good amount of moisturizer. This is not going to suffice the moisturizer area thing, you know. So yeah, and another thing that I really loved about this sunscreen is that it feels so lightweight on the skin, and that is something that I really loved about this sunscreen. And overall, I just think that this is such an amazing product. I think I paid $7.95, almost $800 for this sunscreen, although it's a little pricey, you know, but I do think that this can work as a primer and as a sunscreen too. So you're getting two-in-one kind of a product. And if you're someone, you are going out and about every day and you just want a sunscreen that works really well under makeup, this is the one to go for. If you have oily skin, if you have a little bit of textured skin, you are going to love this sunscreen a lot. And also I do have to say that this sunscreen did not break me out or did not cause any reaction while, you know, using this every single day. I noticed that, and with other serums and everything, it just sits very well with that as well. So this sunscreen, I really do love it, but it is not my go-to sunscreen. For example, if I'm just around the house, not going outside, not wearing any makeup, I will go for my other Requil sunscreen, the normal one, the chemical sunscreen, the Oxybenzone one. But if I am going out, I need my makeup to look good, and I'm just going out wearing a little bit of makeup and stuff like that, I'm going to put this sunscreen on. You can use this as your everyday sunscreen too, but since it's, you know, it's like $800 price tag, I like to put this only under makeup, like a primer and a, you know, sunscreen kind of a situation. I really have been loving this for that, and I just feel like this actually looks so good. This is the sunscreen I'm wearing right now, and there is no white cast whatsoever. This I thought was going to act like a BB cream because it says it has a tint to it, but the tint kind of blends in with your, you know, with your skin tint, so it doesn't actually give any white cast, but it's definitely not going to work as a BB cream like I initially thought. but it is amazing because it doesn't give any white cast at all, and it just looks so good on the skin. As you saw up close, it just blends well. You do have to take your time a little bit to put this all over your face and blend it in, but once it's blended in, it looks really good. So this sunscreen retails for around 800 rupees. It's a little pricey when you compare it to their other sunscreen that they have, but I think because of the formulation, this is priced a little high. So if you use my code, which is Arnakshi, you will get 20% off any Requil products. If you go to their website, you are going to get 20% off when you use my code Arnakshi. You're not going to get 20% off when you shop from other sites like Amazon or such, but if you shop from Requil and use my code, you're going to get 20% off, not only on this product but any Requil products that you want to buy. You will get 20% off, and with that, when you use my code, this is an affiliate code, which means that I earn like really tiny commission when you shop from my code. So thank you so much. If you ever shop from my code, thank you so much for supporting me. These things help me out and encourage me to like make videos for you guys. So anyway, my final thoughts are, I really do love this sunscreen. I will update you guys after using it. After finishing this off, I am going to do like an updated review maybe. So yeah, for now, I really love this sunscreen a lot, and I just see myself using this like whenever I go out, or if I feel like I just want to put a little bit of makeup on and then I want my makeup to look good also. Like, this is the sunscreen I will be using. So this sunscreen is definitely a hit for me, and I really love using this a lot. So that was everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I also want to say that this sunscreen will be a better choice if you are from the sensitive skin region. If you are someone who has sensitive skin, you are going to enjoy this sunscreen, because this is much more, this is going to be a less reactive to your skin. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I love you all so much. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, and also if you're someone who's new to my channel, hit on the subscribe button. If you like the vibe here, I post 3 days each week, which is Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 7 p.m. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye bye.